Hi, this is Kevin from Digital Defenders. Right now, I'm reporting from our Boise, Idaho office. I apologize. It's been a while since we've been able to put any of these warnings out. I've just been traveling. Anyway, it's beautiful here in Idaho, uh, and this is where I'll be coming from for the next several months, maybe. We still have our operation going on in Asia and keeping track and helping people there. But now we're in the US. Getting back to what we're going to do, ZDNet reported that France, Japan, and New Zealand, there's a sudden spike in EMOTET attacks. You might remember EMOTET was in one of the Harrison Ford movies. He's an ancient Egyptian king. And what EMOTET does today, it's a Trojan horse that gets into your system, normally via phishing email. You click on a link, and it looks for, on your computer and in your network, not just your computer, but everything you're connected to. It looks for financial data, for passwords. It looks for how to steal your money. And so this is a big deal. Now, just because it's in France, Japan, and New Zealand, we are a connected world. So make sure that you understand that if you have friends in France, Japan, or New Zealand, just because they're being targeted doesn't mean that it's not being passed throughout the world. And there's virtually no country, especially first world country or second world country, that is not experiencing these types of attacks. Okay, it's described in the alerts refers to email spam campaigns that originated from EMOTET infrastructure and targeted companies and government agencies in those three countries, Japan, France, and New Zealand. Victim organizations who received the emails opened and then ran the attached documents were at risk of getting infected, with one of today's most dangerous malware. You can see here in their chart, this chart of attacks, that they have risen sharply, and especially in Japan. I would just be very careful when you're on the internet. In these particular cases, they're coming in office documents, Word documents. In France, EMOTET affected computers on the network of the Paris court systems. There's all kinds of things that these things, they get into one computer, then especially if you don't have a BYOD policy, a bring your own device to work policy. It's very often people come to work, they can't get everything done. They may download some files onto a flash drive so they can take it home. They take it home, the flash drive's infected, the files are infected, now their home computer's infected. And remember, normally the home computer doesn't have the same type of protections that work computers do, so it becomes even more rampant. These types of things, EMOTET, operators use their old trick of infecting one victim and then stealing older email threads that they can then use to those other old addressees to revive old conversations. They add the malicious files as attachments and target new users with legitimate looking conversations that you might have had a year ago. Users, part of the conversation or those added on, would often open the malicious files, attachments added to the email thread out of curiosity, and automatically get infected. There are ways of stopping this. We use PCmatic. It's one of the most effective whitelisting softwares, antivirus, anti-malware in the world. It's and it gets updated almost daily. info@thedigital.defenders.com. Email us, and we'll make sure we can get you maybe a free trial on some of these. We have it for servers. We have it for the entire network. But once you get infected and your information starts leaking, you've had a breach. It is extremely hard to clean out your system, find out what's been infected, find out what you've lost. If you're a big company, there's reporting that has to be done. There's possible financial and sometimes jail time because user information has been breached. So this is a warning. EMOTET attacks are happening, primarily for financial information that's on your computer and especially on your network, and it affects the entire network. We look forward to serving you. If you go to www.thedigital.defenders.com, thedigital.defenders.com, you'll see we've won awards. We're one of the best in the world at helping people, at stopping these attacks, at training, at data privacy. So we look forward to serving you. Again, info@thedigital.defenders.com. These people are malicious. That's why it's malware. And you've got to be aware of what's going on. Take care. It's been my pleasure, and we look forward to serving you. Thank you.